This cheater is single-handedly humiliating Bungie. In fact, they're causing myself and the Destiny 2 community to wonder if Bungie even has an anti-cheat. Their name is Corregos, which is the name of the final boss in the Desert Perpetual raid, and that's very fitting because they have, at the time I'm recording this video, 1,235 clears of the raid. And if you don't think that they're cheating and they're just the chosen one with the world's greatest gaming chair, last night they only had 1,015 clears. So between last night and now, they have cleared the raid 220 times. So yeah, they're cheating. And when you click on their profile, it says that this user has chosen for their data to be private, meaning that we're not able to look up what sort of weapons or who they're playing with at this time. We can see here, though, that their fastest clear of the raid was 2 minutes and 15 seconds, a world record by all measurements, but something only achievable through cheating. Bungie's complete negligence for cheaters inside PvE is really going to bite them in the ass in the long run. A lot of people have criticized this, especially inside PvP, where it directly affects your players, but in PvE, what cheating has done is created an insane black market that caused, like we covered previously, about 70% of the contest clears to be cheater teams, people playing with cheaters. In fact, if you don't know, there were about 600 team clears during the 48-hour contest, and 400 of those teams have since been removed, leaving only 200 legitimate clears of contest Desert Perpetual. That's how much cheating has been developing inside Destiny 2. And the culture for cheating is only getting bigger and bigger as Bungie lets people like this just float around. These individuals get online and use their hacks, use their cheats to just completely humiliate Bungie, one, and two, create a crazy black market where they carry people and make people pay them for raid carries. And because Destiny 2 players struggle sometimes to clear endgame content, they're willing to do that. It saves them a bunch of time, and it gets them the endgame loot they're looking for anyways. So unfortunately, a lot of people out there are guilty of this. Bungie has directly said, though, that breaking their code of conduct or cheating to complete contest difficulty is a bannable offense. Of course, obviously cheating is going to get you banned, but this one's more important. And players benefiting from cheating can also be subject to punishment. So if you think you're going to pull a fast one on Bungie and play with this guy here to get a bunch of free and easy raid clears, you might be seeing a not so fast in your near future. This guy has truly become the final boss of cheating in Destiny 2. The name suits him too well. I tried looking them up to see if they're actually also cheating inside PvP, like in Trials, and I think their account is extremely fresh, and Trials hasn't been out yet for Edge of Fate. So from what I can tell, they haven't cheated yet in PvP, and it would seem as though they are on a brand new fresh account, with now over 1,200 clears of the raid, which is literally the world record most clears of the new raid. The cheating epidemic in Destiny 2 was not handled properly on the PvP side of things with BattleEye, and so now, over time, it has finally bled into the PvE side of things. And in fact, I'm not sure how many more of these on this list are cheaters. I mean, maybe it's possible to have hundreds of clears at this point in time, but it seems a little bit unreasonable how difficult the raid is. And given the fact that about 70% of the teams that cleared in contests were cheaters, I imagine another 70% of the people that hold the world record most clears are probably not doing it legitimately. Bungie really should address this for a few reasons. First being that the world's first raid races are significantly diminished if the majority of people competing in them are cheating. It makes legitimate players like yourself out there watching this uninterested in doing the hard work, uninterested in doing the heavy lifting required to level up and gear up and get ready for that raid, just to have all of your hard work undermined by cheaters that can just fly around and one-shot all the bosses. And it also creates a secondary weird culture where people kind of feel like they don't really need to challenge themselves in Destiny 2 or like get any of the good gear, because if you just want to clear something really hard, all you got to do is just get in contact with one of these crazy cheaters. They can clearly carry you through a raid. I mean, they're doing, at this rate, they're doing over 200 clears a day. So if you're struggling to clear the raid with Fireteam Finder, naturally, a lot of people are gonna be like, well, maybe I'll message this guy. You know, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like Bungie. Imagine if they're actually playing with 5 other random people each time. That's like more than 7,000 Guardians that would have been cleared through the raid with this cheater, right? Do you really think Bungie is going to drop the ban hammer on this individual and all 7,000 people that played with them? Obviously not. I mean, if they did so, the Steam charts would be going crazy, right? We would have like, there'd be like no one playing the game at that point. So because of the sheer volume of cheating that they're able to accomplish before getting banned, this encourages and entices the Destiny 2 community to just play with them more. Instead of suffering, instead of challenging yourself and learning the raid mechanics and doing all that, they're just like, yeah, I'll just go play with the cheater and clear this thing in 2 minutes. I'll save myself a bunch of time and I'll get the same loot at the end anyways. It is an absolutely wild time to be a Destiny 2 player. Let me know what you think about a cheater with 1,238 clears down in the comment section below. And let's place some bets. How many clears do you think that they're going to make it to before Bungie actually does ban them? Do you think they'll make it to a crispy 2K clears? Or will this video finally capture Bungie's attention and get this cheater out of the raid?